Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, thrilling comic book haul! Yeah, part 3 of my local comic book convention haul. This is the last of the Marvel comics I'll be showing. I still got to go through all my DC stuff, my independent books, but I'm pretty sure this is all the Marvel stuff I've got left to show. And one little surprise at the end that is not Marvel. So get excited about that. Jumping right in. Again, these were all, until I say differently, these were all in bins marked 5 for $1. Great stuff. 90s fun to kick things off. Incredible Hulk 362 Hulk versus Werewolf by Night. Cool cover, right? Always a sucker. I like me some Werewolf by Night. Cool. Picked it up. Yay. Then, boy, this screams 90s right here. Incredible Hulk 390. What does the mightiest character in all of comics need? A big gun. That's what the Hulk is lacking. 90s. Yes, in your face. I'm sure this is actually, I haven't read this yet. I'm sure this is actually better than I'm giving it credit for right now. Peter David, fine writer. I've been really enjoying his Hulk run that I've been piecing together, but that's just screams 90s cover to me. That's great stuff. Then, getting out of the 90s, back to the 80s, I found this whole mini-series that I'd always kind of been on the lookout for on the cheap, and by God, here it was. Hercules, the Prince of Power, #1. It's a Bob Layton mini-series, I think this is Bob Layton. Yeah, Bob Layton. Always wanted to read it. Found it for super cheap. Very cool. And the fourth, let me burn through these covers here. So we get issue 1. Covers are nothing special until we get to number 4, really. Issue 2. Issue 3. But I love this cover for the 4th issue. Issue 4. Just getting taken out by Galactus. That's a creepy cover, man. He's like melting him. He's disintegrating him. I'd pick this up. If I saw this on the newsstand, even if I hadn't even read the first 3 issues, I'd be like, ooh, what is happening here? Why is Hercules fighting Galactus in any way, shape, or form? Hercules is one of those characters that the Marvel cinematic or television universe has yet to touch in any way, shape, or form. And I assume as we run out of the A-list characters and B-list characters, by God, C-list character, maybe D-list character, but still, Hercules will have his day in the sun. Get these books now. Then I picked up a good lot of Silver Surfer books. I enjoy the 90s series. This is late 80s, but goes into the 90s. Jim Starlin and Ron Mars, writers back and forth on this series. Good stuff. Silver Surfer #2. Ta-da. But here's the stuff where I really started to enjoy it. Silver Surfer #52. Got Firelord and Drax. I showed this cover to my son, and I was like, this is Drax from Guardians. And he's like, no, it's not. I'm like, well, you're wrong and you're right at the same time, buddy. Alright, Silver Surfer 57. These Infinity Gauntlet crossovers are apparently pretty good. Comic Tom over at Bags and Boards, great YouTube channel, check it out. He's been reviewing these this little side series tie-in event to the Infinity Gauntlet, and it's pretty good. So saw these on the cheap, picked them up. Silver Surfer 64, fighting some kind of doppelganger of himself. Cool. And 66, featuring Love and Hate, the cosmic entities. Yeah, I don't know, looks fun. And then 67, again, Galactus making his presence known in my comic run here. This time taking out Doctor Strange. Cool. Okay, this next book is the last of my quarter bin Marvel books that I got. This would be Captain America 369. Featuring the Skeleton Crew and Black Queen. I know nothing of the Black Queen. I didn't really read this run of Captain America. I don't know. But I'm dying to know what's going on in this cover because Oh my. Who is this? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Then we get back to good old wholesome Captain America. Again, got out of the quarter bins, shockingly. And I talked about this, I think, in the first video, maybe the second video, I think. Found a dealer that was just, had a lot of nice Bronze Age stuff, some Silver Age stuff. And he was just giving it away because no one was shopping at his table today. And they were already pretty reasonably priced, but he was like, pull some books out, I'll shoot you prices. And I got a nice stack of Captain America books here for dirt cheap. Cap 141 from 1971. Book is in beautiful shape. John Romita Sr. on the art. Cool. 15-cent cover price originally. Oh yeah. Then I was really excited to get this one. Cap 155, featuring the secret origin of Captain America, but it's not Steve Rogers' Captain America. Back in the 50s, they very briefly revived the character, and he was going up against the Russians, going up against the commies, Captain America Commie Smasher. And he and Bucky were back, and that book lasted a handful of issues. And then Cap would not see the light of day until the 60s when Steve Rogers returned from being thawed in ice. So Steve Englehart, the writer here, tells this great story of the 50s Captain America was actually a completely different character. Bucky, completely different character. Different from Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes. Interesting. Very cool. Only unfortunate thing about this cover is Captain America has no eyes. Where's his eyeballs? I don't know. But still, really cool book. Then I love this cover. The stamp is cut out of this one, the Marvel stamp, which bugs me, but still, beautiful book for what I paid for it. To Cap 171, featuring the Falcon and the Black Panther. Cool. I usually don't like just a static, like, pose cover, especially nowadays. It's all covers are, and it drives me crazy, especially Marvel covers. But this looks pretty cool. Now, here's another good book I got on the cheap. Cap 180. Steve Rogers abandons the Captain America identity and starts going by the name Nomad in a terrible, terrible, terrible costume. Ugh. But it's a key book. It's very cool. Very happy to pick this up for like a couple bucks. It's really good find. Another cover that I really enjoy, Cap 190. First I thought this was a Jack Kirby cover because the robot looks very Kirby-esque, but it's not. I'm not sure who did the art on this because I didn't write it down. But very cool. I'm filling out the bronze Captain America run. I'm chipping away at the Silver Age stuff, so I've got a pretty nice Captain America run going right now, so very exciting. Oh, here's a nice Jack Kirby cover. Captain America 196. Look at that. Only Jack Kirby could position his characters in some kind of weird crouched position and make it look dynamic somehow. I don't know. I'm a sucker for his art. I like it. I know people that hate it, especially his 70s stuff, but I don't know. Always makes me happy. It's very cool. Here is a wacky Jack Kirby cover just for what's happening. Captain America 197. I found an army of underground killers, and I've got to stop them alone. People are shooting at him. What scenario would he be yelling this? What's happening here? But I really dig that cover. I hate when you find an army of underground killers. How many times has it happened to you? Come on, people. Oh, so annoying. Oh, man. Then we got Cap 198. Cap's love story. Aw. I bet things don't work out well for Cap. But I got so many good books off this dealer, man. On the cheap. And then the last Cap book I got, Cap 212, Captain America Blind at the Mercy of the Red Skull. Very cool. I need to find out who did the color work for the Marvel books in the 60s and the 70s, because I always love it. I just think if the color palette were different, I think I would really not be as drawn to these covers. But I love this. So cool looking. And then, that's it for the comics. I wanted to show one more thing here, people. Last week I was talking about the Godzilla movie. Godzilla came out. I've seen the Godzilla movie. Great. It's popcorn. Just get a big old bucket of popcorn. Enjoy. Monsters fighting monsters. Tywin Lannister's in this thing. Josh Lyman from West Wing. Come on. I know the actors have real names, but to me, that's who those people are. At the grocery store, I always love to see what oddball magazines are at the checkout. It's always like Time Life or just Life or whatever. Newsweek. I don't know, they always do like special magazines, like Tribute to Harry Potter, Tribute to the Wizard of Oz, John Wayne, World War II, just a ton of different topics. You've seen them, I'm sure you have. This sucker's on the newsstands now, and even though all this information I mostly knew and is readily available at the internet for free, I had to buy it because I like to have things. I like magazines. I like comics. I like to hold them, look at the pictures. I like it. It's better than just clicking. Anywho, Life Magazine's Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Pick this up. It's thick. It's got so much good information. It is well researched. If you're a fan of the Godzilla, yes. Very cool. And that's what I have this week, people. Next week, I'll probably show off either my DC comics that I got out of this Comic-Con run or my independent books. I'm not sure yet. But thank you so much for watching. I keep clapping. You can't see my hands, but there they are, clapping. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comments. Thank you all so much. I'll see you next week.